I want to say a few things about the channel in between the gym and lunch. So good afternoon. Some things are happening and have been happening, which I just wanted to mention to you. One is, you might or might not know, I'm ill, I've got problems, and because of those I am having to make some changes to my life. Eating, drinking, sleeping, everything. It's hard work, very hard work. It's getting more used to the changes now. One of them is I go to the gym for a bit less, about an hour and a half, 2 hours every morning, because, well, I just have to, and I'm starting to enjoy it. It's not bad. I was trying to run, but I hurt my knee, so that had to stop. I'm at the gym instead. Anyway, that's the sort of thing that's going on. I find myself to be very tired. It happens that I fall asleep, at least once during the day, maybe in the afternoon. But then I don't sleep very well at night, so I don't know. Whatever. The channel, Skyrim. Now that's the only thing I've got going at the moment with videos, and it probably will stay that way for a little while. For a while, I don't know how long. Skyrim's had like one video in a couple of months, or I don't know, let's say a month. It's a combination of time, I'm exhausted, and that sort of thing. It is not. It does take a certain amount of work to actually make a YouTube video. And it's certainly different. I don't know if it's easier or whatever, but it's different to making to streaming. For some reason, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I find it that I can stream, but making of videos is a bit too much for me at the moment. So that's basically why you're getting pretty much no videos and streaming instead.
Standing around here doesn't do me any good.
Yeah, okay, Poppy. So what's happening with Skyrim? Well, it's not going anywhere. I want to finish it, even if it's just for me. I mean, not hardly anybody watches it anyway. But it's supposed to be complete, every quest, and I don't want to give up. So that'll keep happening. Now it has to stop for July and August anyway, because I'm away, and I can't. I don't take my PC with me, so it's with all the mods and things. I don't want to risk having to sort of move them across and hope everything's all right and things like that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just gonna sort of stop Skyrim for the summer. But either way, right now, I just can't do it. So what I can do, and what I am doing, is streaming. I'm streaming. My plan is, I want to do like more or less every night, about 3 hours of mostly Lord of the Rings Online. But then in the daytime, almost every day, I expect like one session of about 3 hours of something else. Depends what I feel like, really. It's like right now, I want to have a go at Diablo 2, the classic, what we call Diablo 2 Classic, which means you play the sort of original thing. You don't play it with the expansions. There's all lots of differences. Anyway, so I thought, yeah, I'll do that. I'll play that, and I'll stream it and have a nice time. I bought a couple of. I buy games from time to time. I never seem to actually like them. I'm very hard to please. But I recently bought Wolcen, and I might give it a go. I don't know. I've got Sacred 2 on because I'm thinking of doing that one. But all of these would be streaming, not videos. See, videos need kind of a certain amount of planning, and then you editing takes like half an hour video. I have to get everything organised and make sure everything's all right and working properly and different things like that. And that can take up to half an hour of doing different things, and it can also mean it can mean all sorts of things, but certainly, yeah. And then you like record for, let's say, 45 minutes. You edit, and that can take 30 minutes to an hour, and then you have to render it, and that takes same as the length of the video. So half-hour videos, half an hour of rendering, which is processing before uploading to YouTube. Then you upload it, and then you got to wait for a day because their processing is even slower than mine. And it just feels like hard work, and I just can't. Physically impossible. So streaming it is. I actually might. I have thought about streaming Skyrim. I don't know. It'd be a shame in a way because the quality of video that YouTube renders is really bad. What it happens. It's grass. In fact, is the problem. Believe it or not, the way that they render grass, when they render things, they kind of blend one frame with another frame. I'm simplifying it, but it's like that. They sort of, it's as if they're blending and sort of combining two frames and averaging certain things. So when you've got grass, every frame is so different that if you sort of take an average of two frames, what you get is blurry grass. And YouTube will do that. If I stream, the video that's recorded of my stream is going to be blurry grass. So, and there's so much grass in Skyrim. That's why that's one of the big things that would put me off streaming it. But we'll see. Don't know what will happen. Did I say Sacred 2? I thought I did. I thought about maybe doing a Shadow Warrior. But if I do things like that, it's not my main stream. It's a second thing. And I might or might not keep going with it. I might just do like a week of Sacred 2. I might do a year of Sacred 2. Depends how I feel, you know. See how it goes. It's like that at the moment. So, no, that's all I can think of right now. I've thought of making a couple of how-to videos. I can't remember what it was about, but it was Diablo 2, I think. Anyway, there's that. Don't know. I mean, if you want to ask anything, but you know, I mean, you can always now. Of course, now I'm streaming more. You can always pop into the live stream and ask questions. It's great when it's great. It feels when I live stream, it feels more like there's like a two-way thing than if you make videos. Even if people watch them, you don't really know what's happening. You know, what do they think? You know, they can't ask questions very easily and things like that. But you can have a kind of discussion going on in chat when you're streaming. I don't get a lot of people talking, but when you do, it's really nice. So please come and say hello. I mean, just say I don't know, hello. Did you have lunch today or something? I really don't care. It's just nice to say hello. So feel free. Yeah, I reckon that's about it. So, any questions or whatever down below? That's all. Goodbye.